lately, I've been coming across a rash of individuals who keep harping on about job creators and the captains of industry, shit like that. And I keep having to correct these fools. I mean, are they partially right? Kind of. But they're leaving out a key component to economic growth, stability, and job creation. What could that be? Let's see. Customers who have money to spend on the products, services, and ideas that these captains of industry come up with and invest in to make money. If the customers, no matter if they're dirt poor customers or they're middle class customers or they're, just anywhere in between, they have to have that extra disposable income to spend on these ideas from these entrepreneurs in order for them to operate their businesses and hire more people, just in order to stimulate economic growth. And that's what a lot of people on the right economically seem to not really understand. It's not just the leaders, the captains of industry, the investors, the entrepreneurs, the risk takers, it's not just them that lead to economic growth. Though they do in part. It's the customers who have the extra money to spend on their ideas that they invested their money in, risk their time and their effort. I mean, if people don't have the customers don't have extra money to spend, guess what happens? These businesses got to lay off people. They got to, maybe even shut down. And that can lead, if it happens a lot in a particular part of the country, and it really just spirals down the tubes, it can lead to a nasty little recession. And there are ways to make sure that people always have at least some disposable income to spend on these ideas that these investors come up with that are more than just survival. Food, putting gas in your car, medicine, paying the rent or mortgage. So whenever you hear some joker on the right or whoever saying, "Oh, it's the captains of industry that lead the job creation," no, it's not just them. It's customers who have extra money to fucking spend. This is getting really fucking old. That these people on the right, and sometimes even people on the left, who ignore the fact that some people do, like the investors, the entrepreneurs, do risk money. They do risk their time and effort. But here's the thing: when those entrepreneurs do risk money and time, they're going to put their money on things that they see as good bets. They're not going to just throw their money at anything. They're going to do market analysis, and they're going to make sure that whatever they're putting their money into, is a sound risk. Is it a risk? Yeah, but they're just not just going to a casino dropping 10 grand on black, or anything like that. But still, it's a risk. So I'm thinking it should be more of a balanced approach to find out and to recognize who is the actual job creators. And a lot of it comes from customers who have extra money to spend. And if they ain't got the fucking money, it doesn't matter how good your idea is as an entrepreneur or how good your product is, people are just not going to be able to spend that money on your product or service. It's just that simple. So just recognize, if you're watching this and you're on the right, customers having that extra money to spend is really important. And it's one more little thing. When these companies, especially these large companies like, say, Walmart, Amazon, they want to do what they can to keep wages low. Not just those companies, but many others. These companies are actually shooting themselves in the foot a little bit. It's a bit of a parasitic effect. They want to maximize profit by minimizing the pay they got to pay out to their employees, and the employees naturally have less money to spend. So it begins to set up a situation to where a downward economic spiral can happen because of that, or at least in part because of that. So that's something else to take into consideration as well. But anywho, thought I'd make this short little video explaining this, addressing this, and appreciate reading your comments. So I always love reading them, and I'll see y'all around.